Oop. And good morning, everybody. Finally turned on my volume. Welcome to the show. The servers are up. They just came up. It's over in Trelawnist's Twitch stream earlier. Just chit-chatting with him. He was waiting for those servers to come up as well. So anyway, over here at the fleet, we finally got the fleet placed down. Encountered a weird claim bug. This that kind of held me back for the last week, but got it figured out. Wound up clearing the cache and restarting the game. But the bug seems to be with placing your second primary claim. I couldn't stack more than one high on the in terms of attached claims on the second primary claim. But got it figured out. Devlin has claimed the land over here. We're going to build a project. So he's got this land claimed. He's got that claimed. And I'm not sure what else. Got some land over here. This whole coast right here is free. I'm excited about it. It's a really neat looking island. It's a big water feature here. Here's the spires, and you get this beautiful water feature that goes all the way down out to the sea. So it's a nice wide, I'm calling it a wide river. And this is Kelly Ravenholm's additional. She has given us three ships. These two airships. This was the first one, which is so cute. I finally got it placed down. I realized it was in my template storage, and I had not placed it down because when I saw the template, I thought it was this one. But this one right here, this airship is like 1,000,000 voxels because the balloon is completely solid on the inside. So it shows from a really great distance, and the LOD on this particular balloon never really seems to break down because this thing's solid, it's thick. That thing is 1,000,000 voxels, and she gave me this beautiful little ship down here. This was the first one that I got from her, actually, was this. So if anyone has got an airship, a vintage style airship that they have, let us know. I got lots of room here for some more airships. So you can see there's the fleet. This whole area above these two ships is all free, and behind Spider Oz's airship. And then Kelly Ravenholm also gave us this beautiful little ship down here, and some of the finest sails that have been made in the game. I mean, they're rather thin. They're like the thickness of a. They look like they're made out of cloth, and they're straight across the top, and then they're curved along the bottom. And she's got the ship fully rigged, just really brilliant. I have a big affinity for ships. And here's this really nice catamaran. Anyway, the fleet is here. It's finally working. Oh, well, wait a minute. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, there it is. Hadn't finished rendering yet. And good morning, everybody. So I think I'm going to head over to the pub crawl and work on the next pub. Now, I need to track down Katinna because she knows, I'm sure she remembers exactly which pub we were going to build. We had done a little bit of research. Let me pull up the stream here. There we go. What a great view. Real quick, I'm going to do a little tour up and down this this waterway here, just to see if there's any other ships. I think Devlin had mentioned that he'd seen something. I'll come back and add permissions to those so the rest of our crew can fly if we stop by it. So we're on, the island is Whistling Tangle. And I must say, it's a really nice water feature that comes through the middle of this island. Oh, hey, this is that. I recognize the ship already. This is that really cool airship. It kind of reminds us of the one that Robert De Niro pilots in the movie Stardust. The builder was Ixius. Oh, and there's a floating island. I wonder whose island that is. I remember we had seen this in Phase 2 of the closed beta. It was staring down Xanthios' island. This is a beautiful ship. Wow. That ship is so cool. Well done. So I imagine that's his island. Obviously, that's right up here. Straight up. Oh, waterfall. Cool looking. The ship is something. And of course, you can see the fleet way back over there. Melted crayons. Neat. And then there's a landmarks of Landmark over here. Oh, I remember this one. Cool. Let me build. And this landmarks of Landmark is Living Life Engine by Yggdrasil. Man, I have not seen that guy in quite a while. And good morning, everybody. Gonna do a little bit of building here in just a moment. Need to track down Katinna. I'm here in our TeamSpeak server. And this. Oh, I did not notice he's got these statues down here. This is by... It's called Satisfaction Skyport. Inxius. Or Inskius. this is really, I love these statues. Cool build. All right. Let's head over to the pub crawl. And let me see if I can pull up. First, track down Katinna. Ah. I'm going to go jump in on their arc.
Okay, someone's... Hey, Gio.
Hello. I'm live.
Hello,
Gio.
Just
warning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Kat, what was the name of that pub that we were going to build on the pub crawl? Do you remember?
Give me a minute. I'll look it up and let you know.
Okay. All right. Thanks for letting me bug you guys. I'll move back up to my stream.
Okay.
All right, she's gonna look it up. And while she's looking it up, why don't we clean up the place around here a little bit? Got the pubkin. And there's no reason why I can't have that as a pub here. This thing is cool. So this is my entry for the pumpkin contest. Fiercest pumpkin carving contest. As you can see, I took the pumpkin and I painted it to look like my one of my pubs. The famous Sassy Lass, and then I literally copied a section of the upstairs bar and dropped it in here, and then I had fun. Managed to build that in about an hour, so. Let me get this copied and out of the way. We had a great show last night for Let's Talk Landmark. You know, there's really kind of been a vacuum in terms of news coming out, but Darren McPherson had made a post in the forums, kind of a teaser, promising that there's some big stuff on the way. Throw it down right here. This would be a fine spot for it. Okay, that works. Cool. Out of the way. Raz, good morning. It was called the Black Spider Tavern. Jeez. I know, isn't that crazy, lousy? So the way YouTube works, I'm just reading the chat, just catching up, guys. Morning. Yeah, so the chat here is persistent. It treats our live stream like it's a video, like it's a regular YouTube video. And so everything in chat is treated as a comment that you would normally see at the bottom of a video frame and inside of YouTube. So it's, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I think they need to change that, but I think that's how they're trying to fit a live event into their existing code base. I don't know. I do like the video quality here, though. The chat's kind of crazy, but this is good. I want to... Let me open up a tab and go to Google Images. British pub. All right, let me switch over here. Logo on desktop. There we go. So you guys can see kind of what I'm exterior. So I go to Google Images and look for a pub to build. It's kind of how I found the Leicester Arms. There's the George. That's what I should build. I love some of these buildings, though. These are just really cool. The Whale and Ale. Smithfield Tavern. I know Katinna had found a really, really great pub. I just got to build it. It's got to be my next one. And I love the red that are on these, but we need red painted wood because I'm having to use rubicite. I always get harassed about that. Some really cool pubs. But this is kind of where I got my inspiration to do the pub crawl, was basically from just searching Google Images. Cross keys. Well, while she's searching for pub, I'm going to pick one that I want to build. Because we got a lot of room here over the pub crawl. See how long I can manage to scroll here. All right, well, I'm waiting to hear back from Kat. I'm going to go ahead and pick
Geo.
Yes, there you are.
The Blind Beggar.
The Blind Beggar, thank you. Thank you.
I had to remember it was those twins that committed the murder there. That's what helped me find it.
Jeez. That's cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
P.I. Blind Beggar.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. Blind Beggar Pub. Ah, there we go. Let me show this off to everybody. So there's the pub. So this is a more recent image of it. Oh. You can kind of get a feel for how big it is. Oh, that's not it. So it looks like it's just a 2-story building, perhaps. Because that looks like the roof up there. And the red brick. So I got to do the columns. Got square on the corners, a round one in the middle, archway. It'd be fun. So I'll keep that. I'll keep that at the ready. And good morning, everybody. Hey, Redditude. How are you? It's your first time you looked at a live stream on YouTube. Cool. It's fun. I like it. The chat's not as fun and robust as on Twitch, but the video quality is really darn good. I mean, it's YouTube, so. And what's interesting is the quality is better on YouTube, but I'm using the same app to stream to both Twitch and YouTube, so I think it's just the player that they've got. Video seems a little bit smoother. All right, so we've got this. I think a great place for it is going to be right here. So let me throw down a foundation. Start with that material. Now, I don't know if that pub has a downstairs. Probably does. So maybe we'll do a cutaway and then in the building. $79 units. That's good. 72, so I can make this a little bit longer. You know what? I think let's make it the full size here. And have the arches, one there and the other one here, and keep this back side of the building. So we'll have the entire interior to fill that space. Probably a little deeper. Well, that's interesting. I like the effect that you can see where the sidewalk goes, how deep it was painted into the ground. That's kind of cool. And let me, excuse me. I think that's going to be plenty deep enough. Yeah, that should do the job. Let me go just a little bit deeper on the claim size here. paint that. And bring all the corners in by 3 voxels. Three. 2, 3. Perfect. All right, now that that's done, so trying to find the probably the flattest side for the entrance, or one of the entrances. You know, maybe do the entrance right here. Actually, you know, it's actually pretty good. Let me go ahead and put a stone floor here. And change the material later. Let me switch back to some of the pictures here so you guys can have another look at this. So my guess is that this building is probably more square than anything else. Let's see. There's another picture. Oh, hey, there we go. Oh, so it's got 3 floors. Neat. Okay. Oh, there's some great shots. Okay. So that sucker is indeed square. That's not it. There we go. All right. Oh, I think I got it. We'll take some liberties with it, though, as usual. Yeah, I like this. It's going to be fun to build. All right. So I want to make the first floor of this thing maybe somewhere between 25 and 30 voxels in height. White plaster's what I need next. That's white plastic, no. Oh, wooden plaster. Combine plaster bricks. Plastered wall. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. So that's 27. You know, I like that. I think that's going to be just fine. Then I'm going to need a duplicate of this on the other side. But I can take liberties with that because that's the other wall is a connecting wall to the building next to it. And then, of course, on my build here, I'm not going to have a building next to it. It's going to be freestanding. And good morning, everybody. I know. Is Geo actually building? Yeah. It's like watching grass grow, but it's cool. It's nice to be building again. I took a hiatus for like over a year. So it's kind of nice to get back into it. All right, so within this gap here, I've got to get my archways set, and I think the way they've got this, the archways go all the way to the end. So with the arch actually starting here on the corner, interesting. And the brick goes. It's 20 units. And it's about right there. Looking at the picture. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit less. You know, I wish they'd given us another color of the brick here. I like the red brick that they gave us, but it's a different texture than this. I wish they'd give us that red brick on a texture like this. We need a lot more colors of the bricks and a lot more colors of the wood. Like, I love the bump map on some of the woods. Just give us, you know, a painted version of those would be really cool. And, you know, a lot of those, I think, are textures that would be easy for them to create. Now, I gotta find the center point. probably screwed this up. Let's see. Let me catch up on chat here. Good morning, everybody. Redapoop. Redadupe. You've got your potatoes and pieces of potato. Nice. Oh, now, are you able to play H1Z1 with little or no trouble? So what I'm taking from the conversation is that you can play H1Z1, but not Landmark. Yeah, Landmark, man, it requires a ton of horsepower. Even makes my PC wheeze every now and then. Right. So the midpoint is... Oh, good. We got an odd number. Perfect. So what I want to do is I'm going to mark... So that is going to be a center spot. Cool. All right. Basically, I'm going to grab this, just copy it, paste it back down. Copy, paste. So we're building the Blind Beggar Pub. It's a rather famous pub. There was a murder that took place there. I think where one twin murdered the other, if I'm not mistaken. Katinna knows the story really well. All right. So looking at this design, I'm going to want to go down a couple, and up a couple, and then just smooth here. You know, I think good enough for for my uses. Now I need a large archway to go, so I need to get these arches. Number of ways to do it. Now there are the templates that I can probably pick up at one of the swaps. Like all the curve sections, and in fact I probably have some in my template storage. What I'm going to do, let's go ahead and take that all the way down here. Make a copy of this. And see what I can do to find a reasonable archway to do a cut. Copy. Paste. Paste it over here. I can work on it without destroying other stuff. It should be good. So what I want to be able to do is cut a smooth section out of this. Let me here and draw that all the way across. Then get my circular cut tool. Oh, and I do want plaster. Visually, I just need to mark this for myself, I think. Well, no, let's just try with the cut tool, see what I can get. I'm open for any suggestions and recommendations. If anyone's got any, hey, what's up? Dyfydd! More like a certain Katinna? Oh, which one? Oh, yeah, indeed, man, I am. You got build perms here. Come throw it down, dude. Please. That would be cool. Wicked cool. Need some help painting the streets, the sidewalks, whatever you want to call it. Get those all in place. Wonder, that is... Okay. And then Monster Cat's got a few songs I really like. That might be the size I'm looking for right there. Doesn't look very round. I wonder how well that's going to cut. I think I need Fred Lass's curves, his arches. But we'll see. Yeah, that's worth giving it a go right there. Oh, hey, perfect. Besides the bloody big hole in the ground. Oh, that's nice and clean, yeah. That will do the job perfectly. Seriously cool. All right. copy. Yeah, we're building the Blind Beggar Pub. Katinna had done some research. We were looking at pubs to build when I was initially putting this down, and she came up with this cool pub. I love the name. I think that's the reason we're choosing it, but I like the architecture. It's neat. It's a 3-story building. It's got a building connected to it in real life, but we're going to make this a standalone. And it's square. It's got a square footprint, but I'm going to make it more rectangular. Let me show you guys the building itself. It's this right here. So what I'm doing is working that arch right here, and then of course I've got to come up with this. So it looks like I'll probably want it making this 2 voxels thick, but I want to zoom in. Right here, this section. You couldn't see me. All right, that section right there is what I'm working on. Crap! What did I just click on? There. This right there. So yeah, we'll see. It's coming along. It's gonna look good. So I understand the voxel engine pretty well, but I don't build very often at all, at least not in the last year. So this is actually, it's just fun, just seeing what I can do. And we're going to move over to Twitch here in a little while, about 15 minutes, and continue our Hollis tour. All right, so I think that's where I want to go with this. Let's see how it works. What kind of warpage I get. Oh, that's not as nice as the other one. Oh, you know what? The other one looks great from that side. All right, so I'm gonna do undo, move this. Actually, need to mirror it. There we go. And then slide it back one. And mirror it again, reverse it. Well, I hope that's going to do the job. Yeah, it looks like all the anomalies are on that one side. There. Done. Have to go back and fix up some of that stuff, but overall, easy peasy. That's cool. And next, I want to take this, copy it, put it on the other side. So this is, well, this is proof that even a rank amateur can do some of this stuff. Oh, you guys got to see the fleet tour. I've got a ton of, we got it set up. It's ready to go. Cool. I wound up having to redo that column, but that's fine. That's easy stuff, I think. And probably want to. I don't know what the other side of the building looks like, so I have to just do some research, see if we can find what the back side of it looks like. And I'm going to give this thing a wooden floor when we start getting into it. So is this going to be an even or an odd number here? It's odd. All right. I think because the doors are going to be centered, so I need to probably give this probably do the doors there, so making a little mark. Ooh. Go back to square. Is there an easy way to get from a large build? I got my tool set to a large number of boxes and just want to get it back down to one. So we'll put a mark there and one there. That'll show me right there's where I need to line the doors. And then wood. Let's see. Hit the period key. Oh, thanks, guys. Awesome. Hey, Aliana, what's up, buddy? Switches. Oh, dude, that's great. Oh man, I did not know that. That's excellent. That is handy to know. Dyfydd, you coming, man? You can drop down a pub. It's 9:30. We're going to switch over to Twitch in about 15 minutes, guys. So, till then, hang tight. All right, I need, let me go with, I need a dark wood. Not sure that's going to generate anything. How about woods, burled. Certainly a type of burl is what I'm looking for. Vertical grain. Didn't we have some dark woods with the with Kinos? Oh, one of these builds. What am I looking for? Combine. Roofing, no. There's Talkish. We didn't get dark woods with that. What is that? Okay. Where do we have the dark woods, guys? There it is. Raw dark burled wood. You know what? I'm just gonna go with that for the time being. Just slide that back even more. So that's going to be my wall of burled wood. Look at that. Looks right. Out of this, I'll cut my windows and the doors and everything else. I still gotta get some pictures of the back side of this, the Blind Beggar pub. Because I don't know what's on the other side of this thing. All the pictures I found are just from one angle. Oh, neat, man. Okay. Oh, so Aliana's got the goats up, dude. Those are amazing. We're gonna have to stop by and see that today. I mean, can we stop by and visit it? That would be a blast. Oh, Dyfydd, you're here in TeamSpeak. Jeez. Ah, lovely. Analyst's build. Cool. He's revisiting Kinos. Man, that's neat. Dude, well, I mean, Mark, you gotta tell me, no. Have you always built that quickly? It seems like it to us, but just on a personal note. Hey, lousy, man. Invite to party. Lousy, do you need perms over here? Hold on. Yeah. Let me pull up my claim permissions. Whistling Tangle. What? No. I have no idea. So if it's... Those are probably the two that I've got set up to the side. Oh, that's just crazy. All right. Pub crawl. Add. All right. Laz, I'm getting you perms on all these, hopefully. Here. At a minimum, you'll be able to fly. Hopefully your lag isn't too bad. I know we're right by the ocean. Oh, and speaking of which, we got to get together after the show today and get your part stuff nailed down. Oh, that's for the new claim I have off to the side. All right.
We meet again at last.
Dyfydd, what's happening, man? Dyfydd, it didn't. Is your mic not working? I don't hear you. If you're talking, I don't hear it. You can hear your sound effects, but that's it.
My son switched the microphone off. Hi.
Oh, you've been talking to me for 15 minutes. Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm actually still trying to get him out the door here.
Okay. So I'm just eyeballing these pictures of, well, their stuff. Looks like, well, I'm amazed. The arch was the only thing that was I was worried about having any trouble with, and man, I knocked that stuff out right away. That large deletion tool is nice. I do need to do is copy that. So I've got a backup of this section right here. Because when I place voxels behind it, the thing's going to fall apart. Have you been to Aliana's goat?
No.
Dude, it's hilarious. I'm laughing because it's really funny. If you guys haven't seen it yet, we're gonna go see it here on the show. I think we'll probably hit it first thing and then go tour some Hallis builds. Day 2 of the Hallis rounds. Well, I wonder, did Trelawnus get his Hallis build cleaned up? And like me, he was waiting for the servers to come back up. So what I want to do is put this plaster wall here. I think I'm going to have to drag that down 1. And then this goes behind the arches. I think if I leave a gap, I won't have any problem with the material warpage. And I don't think the gap will be too noticeable. And then I don't have to muck about with boxes warping. Supposedly, right? Yeah, that's going to work really well. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll work just fine. Then I've got to fix these, but it's not a big deal. Little stuff, little stuff. Oh, you know what's interesting? Actually, looking at this, the doorway. How thick did I make that wood? I'm gonna have to take out a layer of burl wood right here.
So yesterday I was playing around a bit with Twitch settings.
Oh yeah?
Did you know there's actually a checkbox now you can check to remove at least some of the delay between?
Yes.
So you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've set mine to 12 seconds several times, but I think it just keeps on reverting.
Because I just noticed that it's still delayed quite a bit.
Delayed? Oh, well, I mean, we're not on Twitch right now.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, the delay
there is
here
that, too.
Yeah, the delay here on YouTube.
So my coffee is where?
Yeah, right. The delay on YouTube is kind of, well, kind of intense. All right, so the doors are going to be here. And
oh, good. Aliana's props are still there after the bounce.
oh, so maybe they did a stealth fix, huh?
See, I thought they had done that back as soon as they found out what had happened. That's the impression that I had gotten.
All right, I think that's... I think that's going to be the size of my door. So for now, I'm just going to cut that out, as well as this one. I tell you, that's one of the things I really wish we could get a voxel forge for, is to make our own doors.
Hey, I might want to borrow this other pub, the one with the corner door.
Which one? Sure.
This one right here for super secret project I'm working on.
Sure, man. Help yourself. It's funny, in the beginning I was a little bit like Spider. I can relate to Spider Oz. He'd been building a lot of really cool stuff, and he shares little bits and pieces on some of the swaps, but tends to keep most of his stuff, pretty close, and doesn't let it out, because originally he had hoped to be able to sell stuff on Player Studio, and I think he's realized it's going to be such a long time before that's even a real market of any kind. And the nature of the game is a lot different than I originally anticipated. We were expecting tens of thousands of people to be doing this thing pretty early on, but I think the thing that we didn't realize is it was just the long development cycle of trying to build new technology, with the whole voxel farm thing.
Yeah.
All right, 9:45, everybody. Thank you for tuning in here on the YouTubes. We do it Monday through Friday right here typically from 8:30 to 9:30 or 9:45. And it's supposed to be building. Actually mashed a few voxels. How about that? It's cool. Ashwalanis is he cleaning up his place right now? Cool. Oh, and Mark says, by the way, I had some props on the goat. The server went down for the bounce, came back up. Props are still there. Sweet. Okay. Cool. Well, guys, we'll see you over on our Twitch channel here in just a couple moments. We'll do a little pre-show while I get tweets out and get set up for the stream, refresh my coffee and all that. But you can join us over on twitch.tv/Landmark Explorer. Right there. Be good, everybody. Go ahead and build something. We'll see you in a few minutes.